Okay, let's close the eyes and we'll find a very naturally comfortable sitting posture. Any asana that's natural and very relaxing for you. Let's keep the spine tall and vertical. Feel that subtle lengthening of the spine. Gently pull the head up, tailbone down. You also want to keep the head, neck, and the trunk all nicely aligned. And if you need to make any adjustments, just to make sure there is no strain or discomfort felt. So make any adjustments to your posture. Few movements with the shoulders now. Just loosen up the shoulders, lift them up toward the ears, roll them back and down, them up, forward and down, or create circles with the shoulder movement. Just loosening the shoulder area. Roll the shoulders back, let them hang loose. Relaxed arms and shoulders. Do a few movements with the neck now. Up and down movement, side to side, almost like yes and no kind of movements. So circular movements with the neck, or pick any random movement. Keep the movement gentle. These movements should help you release any kind of tension, tightness in the neck area. Fine. You will bring the head back to the center and then keeping the chin just slightly below the horizontal level. Keep the facial muscles nice and soft. Jaws relaxed. Begin to watch your breath now as you breathe in and out, just maintaining the natural rhythm of breathing. No effort to modify it in any way. Just let it flow naturally and then feel that subtle cooling sensation in the nostrils when you inhale and the subtle warmth as you exhale. Becoming aware of the breath itself is a very nice, calming, centering experience. Helps us stay in the present moment, called the moment of now. Recite Om 3 times. Deep breath in. Om. Open the eyes. Very softly. Namaste and welcome. Welcome everyone to day number 11. Day number 11 of this journey together for 21 days and continuing on.
Subhaji, remember to put on recording. Oh, you did already. Sorry.
I believe I did. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Should show somewhere that it's being recorded, right?
Yes, there's a red
Yes.
dot. I didn't look.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, so like I said, this journey is eventually to understand our true identity, who we are, what we are. Are we just this physical body, mind full of thoughts, full of anxiety, full of all kinds of turbulence going on all the time? Is that all we are, or is there something deeper? So one way to understand, our identity, this is mentioned in our ancient texts. They say, the awareness that we want to build, it can be kind of divided into 5 layers. They call them kosha. Kosha is the Sanskrit word for something like a container, you can call it. A good word. Kosha is a container. Okay. For example, the word for treasury in Sanskrit is vitta kosha. Vitta is money. Wherever you keep money, that's vitta kosha. Anyway, they say, they tell us that there are 5 layers, and we talk about these 3 layers all the time. Physical layer, the layer that we talk about the breath, and then the mind. The Sanskrit names for these layers are, the physical layer is called the Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya Kosha. Anna is food. Maya means just something that's full of something. So the layer that consists of food basically. Why? Because food's required to sustain this physical body, this physical structure, muscle, bones, all the physical functions of the body. Okay, that's the Annamaya Kosha. Then we go into the breath layer, which is sustained by the breath, which is called Pranamaya Kosha. Pranamaya Kosha. Now, this is the layer which you can think of predominantly doing all the physiological functions in the body, all the movements in the body, inside the body, the breath moving in and out, all the circulations that are happening at different levels, all kinds of fluids going in the body, assimilation of the food going on, all the elimination going on, intake going on, all that is called the pranamaya kosha, sustained by prana or the breath that we take. And then, of course, prana connects the body and mind. And the next layer is called the manomaya kosha. Manas is the word for mind. Manomaya kosha. And here you have to take that broader perspective of the mind. Okay, it consists of the mind, intellect, ego, and all that stuff. But basically, the mind, which is connecting us to the outside world through the 10 senses, that's the manomaya kosha. And of course, there is all kinds of thinking going on, all kinds of activities going on. You can pull stuff from the memory and all that. But this is the kosha which is predominantly controlled by the ego. Remember, we always talk about the ego versus the intellect. So the layer that is sustained or controlled predominantly by the ego is called the manomaya kosha. Predominantly, And then we can go a little deeper when we are able to kind of, you can say, suppress or diminish, better word, I think, diminish the influence of the ego, then we can connect with our Vijnanamaya Kosha. That's the next layer, number 4, Vijnanamaya Kosha. What is that layer? That's the layer that is now predominantly controlled by the pure intuitive wisdom, not by the ego. So we have transcended to a large extent, not entirely, transcended to a large extent the influence of the ego, and we are able to focus on the intuitive wisdom, okay, that's deep inside us. We normally are not able to connect with it on demand, basically, because we are so deeply controlled by the ego, we don't even know what's happening. So we're not able to pull that wisdom out of the Vijnanamaya Kosha. So once we are able to connect with the Vijnanamaya Kosha, then of course we are able to connect with the final layer, which is called the Anandamaya Kosha. Anand is the Sanskrit word for, you can think of it as unalloyed joy, joy that is not conditioned. You can call it bliss, blissful layer. So those, those are the kind of the layers or the koshas that we need to become aware of. Why? Because all these layers are eventually dependent on something else. That's what we need to understand. What is that something else on which the functioning of even all these layers is dependent on? So that's what they, in yoga, we call it, there's something called Purusha and there's something called Prakriti. Purusha is that layer, that ultimate entity that we want to be aware of, which is pure consciousness, pure sense of being, okay, which is beyond all these 5 layers. Okay, it's not any of these 5 layers. So we need to, first of all, we need to understand these 5 layers, then go beyond. Beyond, because then we can understand the existence or the presence of that true, pure consciousness, which is what is required for everything else to function. Okay, so this is just kind of a quick overview of these 5 koshas. Keep these in mind because you might be referring to them later on also. Okay?
Are we there yet?
Hmm? Yes, that was a good one. I don't know if you saw that Sanjay shared that little cartoon yesterday on the WhatsApp group. Are we there yet? So the question is, are we there yet where we can recognize the presence and the separation of Purusha from Prakriti? That's where we are headed. Okay, let's go ahead. Through our eye exercise, circular movement of the eyes, keep the head in the center, spine upright. Look up to the ceiling, then move the eyes in a full circle, clockwise rotation. Nice large circle. Keeping the head steady in the center, keeping the movement nice and smooth, continuous movement. Full 360-degree rotation. Stretch the eyes a little more in every direction for giving a little extra exercise to the eye muscles. Stretching without causing any strain. When we stretch the eyes, we make the circle bigger. Next time we bring the eyes to the top, center the eyes, close, relax. Let's open the eyes, look up, and then counterclockwise, full circle. Nice large circular movement. Stretching the eyes as you go through this full 360-degree rotation. I always like to remind that, look, these are very simple movements for the eyes that we do in every session. But the key is to do them regularly. When you do them regularly, you have a great chance of maintaining good, healthy eyes. Healthy, strong muscles in the eyes, maintaining good vision, preventing dryness, itchiness, maintaining good lubrication, all those good benefits of these movements. Next time, bring the eyes to the top, center the eyes, close, let's rub the palms briskly. Cover the eyes softly now with the palms. Okay. Rub the eyelids, eyebrows. Massage around the eyes, just softening the muscles in the facial area around the eyes. And finally, we release the hands. And again, softly open the eyes. Okay, get ready for Marjarasana. Come up on your hands, on your knees. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Spread the fingers wide and flat palms. Inhale, head up, tailbone up. Dip the navel down, look up. Exhale, lift the navel up, lower the chin down, tailbone tucked in. Nice rounding of the spine. Inhale, dip the navel down, little arch in the spine. Exhale, round the spine, little hump in the spine. Next round, finish the exhalation, bring the spine back to the neutral tabletop position momentarily. A little more of the leg stretch. So lift the right foot up and hold the right ankle with the left hand. Then push the foot back into the hand, lift the foot up higher, knee up higher behind you. Push the foot back, lift the knee up. Look, right ankle, left hand. Nice stretch. And then release, come down. Pause briefly. And then we'll switch sides. So the left ankle, right hand. The foot up, hold the ankle, and then push the foot back and up. So you're lifting the foot up higher, knee up higher behind you. Look up. Knees come down. Pause. We'll get ready for Kapalabhati. That will be Vajrasana or any other posture. Kapalabhati. The final sequence. Remember, we'll inhale and then exhale forcefully and completely, and then apply the three bandha sequence, the whole complete Mahabandha, as it's called, Mahabandha, all the three. You're done with the whole sequence, just get back to the natural rhythm of breathing now. So today, we'll be focusing on the hamstrings. We've been kind of moving top-down approach. We did the shoulders, upper body, and all that core area. And we did hips. We spent 2 sessions on the hips. Today, hamstrings. Sit down with the legs stretched out in front. Start with the right leg, fold the knee, hold the back of the thigh with the hands, lift the foot up, keep the knee close to the chest. As you inhale, stretch the leg straight and lift it up. Bring it in close to your chest. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, stretch it straight and lift it up. As straight as you can, bring it in. Exhale. Inhale, stretch, and this time hold the position. Keep breathing here. You're holding the back of the thigh. So what we're trying to do, use the thigh to push the hands away, and then that will keep the leg very straight and give a nice stretch to the thighs. Keep the leg straight, pull the toes back in, and then use the hands, bring the leg in. So it's kind of a struggle we are creating between the hands and the thigh. Thigh pushing the hands away, hands want to bring the leg in. Nice stretch on the back of the leg. And now, release the hands and start walking them up toward the foot now. The key here is to keep the leg as straight as you can, okay? The leg should remain as straight as possible. And then walk your hands up. If you can, grab the toes or foot or wherever you can reach, ankle, shin, wherever. But the leg should remain straight. And then continue the effort to bring the leg closer to you. In deep stretch here. Push the knee away. And then release now. Just bounce the knees a few times. The other side now. Hold the leg, hold the back of the thigh, and then the foot up. Stretch the leg straight. Again, as straight as you can. Push the thigh away into the hands, bring the leg in. Exhale, fold it again. Inhale, stretch. Pull the heel away, toes pointing in, bring the leg in. Exhale. Inhale, stretch, and next time stay there now. Keep breathing. So same struggle between the hands and the thigh. Thigh pushing the hands away, knee pushed away, toes pointing back in, and lift the leg up. Bring the leg closer to you. Use the hand to bring the leg in. Straight leg. And then slide the hands up toward the foot. Wherever they reach, you can reach the calf area, your shin area, your ankles. But the key is to keep the leg as straight as you can. So push the knee away, push the heel away, point the toes back in, and then guide the leg in towards you. As close as you can get to you. And then release. Come down. Again, just bounce the knees 2 or 3 times. Get ready for Surya Namaskar. Come up to a standing position. Just close to the top of the mat. Feet together. Tall body. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, palms together. Lift the arms in front as you inhale. Arms up and back. So pull the hands up toward the ceiling and then push the arms back behind the ears. Look up. As you exhale, bend forward. Now keep the hands pulled away. And then finally smoothly drop the hands down, closer to the toes. Let's bend the knees. Place the palms on the floor alongside the feet. Left foot back. Slide it back and then place the knee down. Chest up. Look up. Buttocks down. Right foot back. Downward facing dog. Buttocks lifted up toward the ceiling, pressing the heels down toward the floor. Let's bring the knees, chest, and the chin down to the floor. Ashtanga Mudra. 8 limbs on the floor. Release the abdomen down to the floor, lift the head up, chest up, lift the palms up as well. First round, you use the upper body strength. Try to lift the chest higher, keeping the legs straight. Try to lift the knees up higher. Keeping the palms down and go back to the downward facing dog. Head up, left foot forward. Bring it up between the palms. Right knee down, chest up. Right foot forward. Feet together. And if comfortable, legs are straight. If not, you can bend the knees slightly. Intention is to try to keep them straight and then drop the chest when you exhale. Head up, arms in front. Bring the arms against the ear. Bring the body to the shape of the letter L. And then as you inhale, stretch up. Up and back. Straighten up as you exhale. Release the feet together. Exhale, palms together. Arms to the side as you inhale, up and back. Again, pull the hands up, push them back, press the feet firmly to the ground. Keep the legs very straight. Keep the thighs slightly tight, push them forward, push the thighs and buttocks forward. Keep the feet pressing down. Pull the hands up, elbows are straight, arms back. And as you exhale, bend forward. Bring the hands down, bring them behind the back. Join the hands, interlock the fingers, and as you inhale, pull the hands away. Keep the shoulders nicely rolled backwards. Pull the hands away toward the ceiling as you inhale. As you exhale, you may try to drop the chest down further. Extend the knees, palms down, alongside the feet, right foot back, slide it back all the way. Knee down. Slide the right foot back. Do a little stretch for the left leg now. Keep the right hand exactly where it is. Okay, we're going to lift the toes up and then use the hand to pull the toes in and push the buttocks all the way back, legs straight. As you inhale, lower the chest down. As you exhale, bring the body forward back to the original spot. Keep the hands under the toes. Inhale, push the buttocks back, stretch the legs straight, lower the buttocks down, chest down. Exhale, come back. One more. This time stay there now. Keep the legs straight, push the buttocks back and down toward the heel, lower the chest down toward the thigh. Stay there for a moment. Don't move the right hand. That stays exactly where it was originally. Just lower the buttocks down, chest down. As you push the knee away down toward the floor, you can get a deep stretch on the back of the leg, the hamstring area, and then come back. Left foot back. Downward facing dog. Push the thighs backwards, heels down, buttocks up. When you push the thighs back, you flatten the armpits, which might lower the forehead down, deepen the stretch. Elbows are straight, legs are straight. Push the heels down. Knees to the floor, buttocks back. Child pose. Balasana. Buttocks resting on the heels, forehead on the floor. And walk your hands away in front. Keeping the hands where they are, forehead close to the floor, slide forward. Very smooth movement into the cobra. Chest up, navel is still down. Navel on the floor, shoulders rolled back, elbows tucked in close to the body. Look up. Bhujangasana. Let's go back to the downward facing dog. Lift the head up. Right foot forward. Bring it up between the palms. Slide the left foot back. It's the knee down. Keep the left hand exactly where it is. Use the right hand to pull the toes up. As you inhale, push the buttocks back, keep the legs straight, and then drop the chest down. Buttocks down, chest down. And as you exhale, come back. Again, inhale. Press the legs straight. Push the buttocks back. Roll them back and then down. Chest down. Exhale. Come back. Look up. And now, this time when you inhale, push the buttocks back, stretch the legs straight, and stay there. Now keep breathing. Again, the intention is to lower the buttocks down closer to the heel. And you align the chest on top of the thigh so you can lower the chest as close to the thigh without bending the knee if possible. Leg is straight. And as you do that, you can feel a very beautiful stretch on the back of the leg here. And then come back. Palms down. Left foot forward. Straighten the legs. As you exhale, drop the chest down. You head up, bring the arms to the side, and as you inhale, stretch up. And back. And as you exhale, straighten the body. And working on the hamstring, back of the legs, sides of the legs, everything. Try to engage everything. Legs. Feet together. Exhale, palms together. Interlock the fingers, turn the palms away. Inhale, stretch up and back. Pull the hands up and away. Arms behind the ears, look up. Exhale, bending forward. Drop the hands, drop the chest. Bend the knees, palms down, left foot back. Come up for the Parshvottanasana. Side stretch. So keep the legs very straight. Roll the hips to your right slightly, shoulders to the right. Hands on the thigh. We do this every day. We've done it many times, but this is also a great stretch for the thighs. Just become aware of that. Slide the hands down. Left hand in front. If you need to, you can use a pair of blocks on each side of the foot. Otherwise, try and drop the chest down. If you can, bring the hands down to the floor. Now, as you roll the buttocks back, right hip, roll it back, and then push the knee away toward the floor and drop the chest closer to the thighs, to the right thigh. Deep stretch on the back of the leg here. Feel that stretch. And then release. And the knee. Slide the left foot back further. And then place the left knee down. Now, this is what's called the Hanumanasana. You have to be very, very careful on this pose. This is a deep stretch. And if you're not careful, you can get hurt. Okay, so here, you're going to slide the right foot in front. As far out in front as you can. Now, the intention is to keep sliding the feet away from each other. So the left foot is going back, right foot is going in front. You're lowering the buttocks down, so eventually, if you are very, very comfortable, you can release the buttocks on the floor, but get them as close to the floor as possible. Keep sliding the feet away from each other. Very, very careful not to overstretch this pose. Not at all. And now to even further deepen the stretch, try to lower the chest on top of the right thigh now. You have a much deeper stretch now when you bring the chest as close to the thigh as possible. Trying to lower the buttocks closer and closer to the floor, but be super careful. Head up, carefully walk your foot back. Plank position. Body in a straight line with the buttocks, heels and shoulders all in one line. Straight body. Push the heels back. Palms are flat, fingers spread out, shoulders above the hands. Knees, chest and the chin down. Release the abdomen to the floor, head up, chest up, and then smoothly, elbows straight. Point the toes back to try the upward facing dog. Point the toes back. Press with the top of the feet, lift the knees up. Chest up, shoulders roll back, buttocks are still down. Creating a nice little arch in the spine with the knees up, buttocks down. Go back to the downward facing dog. Head up, bring the left foot forward. Let's bring it up between the palms. Come up for the Parshvottanasana. Both the legs are straight. Roll the hips to the left, shoulders to the left slightly. Place the hands on your thigh. Right hand in front. Slide the hands down. Keep the leg as straight as you can. And then drop the chest on top of the thigh. If you need, you can keep a pair of blocks on the side. So that will help you keep the leg straight. Push the knee away. Roll the left hip backwards. And then drop the chest down. Push the knee away to get a deep stretch on the back of the leg. And then release. Palms down, bend the knee, slide the right foot further back, place the right knee down. Hanumanasana. Slide the left foot forward. And being, as always, super careful. Keeping the feet sliding away from each other. And as you do that, you're lowering the buttocks down closer and closer to the floor. Very, very careful. Also, if you feel like trying, lower the chest down now. On top of that left thigh. So very deep stretch now. So be very, very careful. If you're not, you can hurt yourself. That's exactly what we want to avoid. Optimally beneficial poses. That's our goal. Head up. Walk your foot back between the palms. The back leg up. Bring it forward as you exhale. Keep the feet together. Leg straight and drop the chest when you exhale. Push the knees away, backwards. Drop the chest closer to the thighs. Even this stretch, you can feel a beautiful stretch in the hamstring area. As you push the knees back, backwards, and drop the chest down further. Head up. Keep the hands together, interlock the fingers. Turn the palms away against the ears. And then as you inhale, stretch up. Up and back. Straighten up. Exhale and release. Relax. Breathing hamstrings to a deep stretch. Okay. Couple of easy breaths. We'll grab a strap and do the standing leg stretch now. First, we'll use the wall for support and then try it without the wall support. Actually, we can try it together. Same time. Okay, so remember, we're going to use the wall for support. That will help us deepen the stretch, but again, we will try to release the wall also for a little balance. Okay, so you can keep the hand against the wall for support. In my case, I'm using my left hand for support right now. So right foot into the strap now with the right hand. And hold the strap as close to the foot as you can. Then we're going to stretch the leg out straight now. As straight as you can, so the leg is straight, push the knee away, lift the leg up higher to deepen the stretch on the back of the leg here. Very deep stretch. And again, it's a balancing pose. Feel free to try, release the hand away from the wall for balance. Keep breathing. Leg lifted up and straight. Right hand, right foot. Make sure it's the right hand and right foot. And you use the wall for support and then swing the leg to the side now, all the way. The body is not turning, just the leg. Only the leg turning to the side. Lift it up high. Keep it straight. Keep leg stretch, side stretch. Once again, bring the leg back in front. Lift it up high. And then release now. Relax. Turn around. Take a couple of easy breaths. You ready? Other side. Left hand, left foot in my case. If in your case, the other way around, that's fine. Right hand, right foot. But keep the leg as straight as you can. Right in front. We're not going to the side yet. It's straight out in front. Lift the leg up high. Once you're in the final position, you may want to try balance. Release the hand away from the wall. Leg straight, lift it up high. Then swing the leg to the side now, all the way to the side. Again, not turning the body, just the leg. Keeping the leg lifted up high, straight and high. That's what's giving us a beautiful stretch on the leg. Hamstring, inside of the thigh. And straighten up now. Again, lift it up high. And then release now. Relax. Come back. Okay. Sit down comfortable for a moment. Now we'll see if, like I mentioned, we want to get introduced to this pose called the peacock pose, Mayurasana. We're going to use the help from our friend Tanu. Tanu, are you okay demonstrating that today?
Yes, I can try, Subhashji.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just show you the picture that I have. It's an old picture that I want to share with you. Give me a second. Me try to. Oops. So I'm going to share that picture. Just a picture I have from a while ago. You guys able to see it on the screen?
Yes.
Mine. Here. Okay. It's just a picture of the peacock pose. Okay. Like I said, this is done quite a while ago. Now I cannot do it because of my shoulders. Okay. So that's why we'll need our friend Tanu's help. Anyway, that's just I wanted to share with you. That's the pose we want to get into. All right. So now let me spotlight Tanu. Okay. Yep. Very good. All right. Is everyone able to see that or no? Tanu's picture online?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Go ahead, Tanu.
Subhashji, will you guide me once because I'm doing it after a long time?
So the idea is, so this one, let me just show you the technique, okay? So here, you start in this position, all right? You're on your knees, basically. So here you place the palms flat on the floor, fingers are facing backwards. Okay, that's the starting position. And then you will release the forehead down to the floor and then tuck your elbows in right in the middle of the belly. Okay, that's the starting position. Then you'll stretch the legs straight. Now this is where you will start lifting the head up and then the legs up. Okay, this is as far as I can go. I can go any further. Does that help? Yes, that's beautiful. Yep. Go ahead. Now stretch the legs straight behind you. Now lift the head up first and then start lifting the legs up as well. Very slowly, smoothly, beautiful. Yep. Excellent. Very nice. All right, come down. Okay. So this is the practice of peacock. We'll all give it a try very quickly. So again, let me just show you the starting position so you can all give it a try. So this is the starting position. Come up on your knees first, like this. Then place the palms only about 3-4 inches apart, no more than that. Palms are flat on the ground, fingers are facing backwards. This itself is going to cause a little bit of an issue with some of you, because some of you will not even be able to bend the elbows, okay? But let's try. Now, first of all, place the forehead on the floor, and then bend the elbows and tuck the elbows into the middle part of the belly, very close to the middle part of the belly. Okay? Let's all get there first. That's the first part. Some of you may not be able to get there. Bend the elbows, forehead on the floor. Bring the head on the floor. Tuck the elbows in very close to the middle of the belly. Okay? Very close to the middle of the belly. Now start stretching the legs straight behind you. Straight, legs behind you. Yes. Now, lift the head up. That's the key here. If you can lift the head up, that's half the battle won.
Oh, I see.
Now shift the body weight forward. Very good. Mariana, you've got it there. Yes. Lift the body weight forward.
The sound.
That's
the sound.
Almost got it. Okay, very good. All right.
Peacock
sound.
That was nice after all.
So that's the practice of Mayurasana, peacock.
That's fun.
We'll practice my wrist strength.
Okay.
Svarchi, do you need more arm strength or balance for this?
It's combination of upper body, arm strength, wrist strength.
Wrist strength.
There's a lot of pressure on the wrists. And then, of course, you need to have the ability to kind of tuck the elbows into the middle part of the belly. That itself is sometimes challenging. So a lot of these things. But yeah, upper body strength, wrist strength.
Thank you. Yeah, if there are some other asanas that can help lead into this,
We are doing everything else, So we are doing upper body strengthening poses, core strengthening poses. All those are helpful here. We're doing everything. Okay.
I think one would help a lot to sort of prep us to where we do the L shape against the wall, where it's like handstand, so we have more pressure on our hands.
Upper body, yes.
Yeah. Well, the hands, my wrists are.
Okay, let's get ready for the Janu Shirshasana. Head to knee pose. Legs straight out in front. You start folding the left leg, bring the foot on the inside, slide the heel all the way back. Optionally, you can always put the foot on top, but only if the knee is on the ground. Okay? Twisting variation. So wrap the right arm behind the back, left hand on the outside. Okay, so remember there are two actions. When we inhale, we're going to roll the shoulder back and pull the chin away. That's when you inhale, and then as you exhale, drop the chest further closer to the thigh. Inhale, roll the shoulder back and chin away. Exhale, drop the chest down. For a few breaths. The idea is to bring the chest as close to the thigh as possible while maintaining a nice twisting experience as well by rolling the shoulder back and away. And as you inhale, come back up. Switch sides. And the right foot on the inside, slide the heel all the way back to the groin area. Optionally, foot on top, only if your knee is resting. Left hand behind you. Wrap it behind you. Right hand on the outside. Again, as you inhale, roll the shoulder back, pull the chin away. Exhale, drop the chest. Close the gap between the chest and the thigh. Again, you can feel a very deep stretch in the back of the leg. So hamstring is already getting a deep stretch here. When you press the knee down to the floor, slide the heel away from you and pull the toes in towards you. You get a deeper stretch in the hamstring and the back of the leg here. And slowly come back up as you inhale. Release. Do the same stretch with the legs wide apart. Same kind of a twisting stretch. Legs are wide apart. All the way, as wide apart as you can. You do 2 rounds dynamically. You stretch the arms out horizontal. This is as you inhale, stretch the arms out horizontal. As you exhale, you return the body to the left. Wrap the left arm behind you. Same thing. Right hand on the outside. And slide the hand away to drop the chest down all the way. As you inhale, come back up to the center now. Spread the arms out. Exhale, do the other side. Wrap around. The right arm is wrapped around and slide the hand away. Drop the chest down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. Side. One more time. Inhale. This time you're going to stay there now. Exhale. And then keep breathing. Drop the chest down closer to the thigh. Keep breathing. So when you inhale, roll the shoulder back and away, just like we did earlier. Chin away. And then as you exhale, drop the chest down. Couple more breaths here. Keep breathing. And finally, as you inhale, come back up. And exhale, do the other side now. Same thing. Stay there for a couple more breaths now. As you inhale, roll the shoulder back. Exhale, drop the chest on top of the thigh. Keep breathing. Pressing the knee down firmly to the ground will help deepen the stretch on the back of the thigh. And as you inhale, come back up. And exhale, release now. Relax. You will do the forward bending stretch now with the legs wide apart. Keep the hands in front. And then walk the hands away. Kind of walk the fingertips away as far as you can, comfortably. Go as far as you can. And finally, spread the arms out. You can either grab the toes, ankles, heels, shin area, wherever the hands reach. And then continue the effort to spread the legs wider. At the same time, dropping the chest closer to the floor now. The legs are wide apart, and you're dropping the chest down. Deep stretch here. Spinal stretch inside of the thighs, back of the thighs, inside the knees. Different parts of the body getting a deep stretch here. Entire spine, abdominal area. And as you inhale, come back up. This time bring the feet together and raise the arms up. As you inhale, raise the arms up. Paschimottanasana. Keep the legs together, feet together, legs straight. As you exhale, smoothly bending forward. Same guideline you're going to While inhaling, pull the chin away. Exhaling, drop the chest down. Again, to deepen the stretch on the back of the legs, press the knees very firmly to the ground. Slide the heels away from you, and then pull the toes back in towards you. Get a nice feeling of the stretch on the back of the legs here. And as you inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, release now. Lie down on your back. Keep the strap handy. We'll do the same stretch from the reclining position now. The same stretch that we did from the standing position. We'll repeat that here. On your back now. Okay. Really ready? You start with the right leg, put the strap in the right foot, and then stretch the leg straight. Hold the strap as close to the foot as you can, as close to the foot. If you're able to, you can even grab the big toe or toes with the hand itself. But keep the leg straight. That's the key here. The leg should remain very straight, and then bring the leg in towards you. You're going to create that same struggle between the hand and the foot. So the foot is pushing the strap away from you toward the ceiling. So foot wants to push the strap away, but the hand wants to use the strap and bring the leg in closer to you. Create that struggle to deepen the stretch. Knee pushed away, heel pushed away, toes down. Leg as straight as comfortable. If you need to bend the knee, that's fine. No problem. That's the goal here. Now, you're holding the strap only with the right hand. Keep the left arm onto a T, and then swing the leg to the far right now. Drop the leg closer and closer to the floor on the right side of the body. All the way down. Look over the left shoulder. Here, same struggle. You continue with the same struggle. The foot pushing the strap away, and the hand wants to bring the whole leg in towards you. Now, in this stretch, it is very important that your left hip and your left thigh are on the ground. They're pressing down into the ground. They are not lifted up. Very deep stretch. And then bring the leg back up, straight up, and then switch. So put the other foot also in the strap, and then release the right leg down. Hold the strap as close to the foot as you can. Same guidelines. If you can hold the strap, hold the foot without the strap, that's fine. Hold the big toe, but keep the leg very straight. Push the knee away, push the heel away, point the toes back. Again, if you're using the strap, push the strap away from you with the foot toward the ceiling, and then use the hand to pull the leg in towards you. The knee is very straight. That's important here. Right arm is onto a T on the right side. And now slowly begin to release the leg down toward the floor on the left side of the body. Turn the neck to the right side. Look over the right shoulder. Right shoulder remains on the ground, making sure your right hip and your right thigh, they keep pressing very firmly against the ground. If you lift them up, you're not getting the deep stretch that we're looking for. So right hip and the right thigh pressing down, and bring the leg as close to the floor as you can on the left side. The left foot pushing the strap away from you, the left hand putting the leg in towards you. Very deep stretch here. Keep breathing. And slowly bring the leg back up. Straight up. And then put the other foot also in the strap. Then try to use both the hands to bring the legs in towards you. Push the heels away. Keep the tailbone pressing down, but push the feet away to the strap and use the hands to bring the legs in towards you. Keep the tailbone down. And now release the strap and place the strap on the floor next to your mat. And we're going to grab the heels with the hands now. Right hand holding the right heel, left hand holding the left heel. Bend the knees as much as you can, but hold the heels. And now, stretch the feet apart with the heels, kind of pulling the hands away. Stretch the legs as straight as you can. And then even make an effort to bring the feet back toward the floor. Keep the tailbone down as much as you can. Push the heels away to the head. Keep the legs as straight as you can, wide apart, as far apart from each other as you can. And bring the feet down closer and closer to the floor behind you. Deep stretch here, very deep stretch. But be, as always, super careful not to overdo anything. This is intense. You're holding the heel, that's very important. Even if the legs are bent, that's fine. Doesn't matter how far bent they are. Keep the heels pushing the hands away. That's the key here in this stretch. And then bring the legs back up straight. Keep the legs up straight. Bring the arms on the side of the body. Legs are straight now, vertical. Push the heels away, toes pointing down. Stay there for a moment. Tailbone is on the floor. And then slowly bend the knees, wrap the arms around the knees, hug the knees to your chest. Head down, tailbone down. Roll the body side to side. Next time, you bring the body to the center, pause, and then rock the body up and down. Very fine. Back to your sitting position now. Hamstrings. For a moment. Ardha Matsyendrasana, spinal twist. Legs in front, hold the right leg. Foot on the outside of the knee, foot flat, knee vertical. Optionally, fold the other leg. The right arm up and bring the hand very close to the spine, behind you. Wrap the arm around the knee, that's one option, as always. The second option is to push the knee away from the outside with the elbow and grab the other knee. That's the second option. If you're feeling comfortable up to there, you can try the third option where you can even go a little deeper. Use the hand to now grab the toes now. That's even deeper now. Okay. Whichever works for you. Keep the spine tall, vertical spine. As you inhale, pull the head up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, roll the right shoulder back, press the thigh gently against the belly. Looking over the right shoulder, or keep the eyes closed. Turn the neck to the right side, close the eyes. Keep breathing. Press the right hip down into the ground very firmly. Twist a little more and release now. Come back to the center. Side. Optionally fold the right leg. Wrap the arm around or push with the elbow from outside. Whatever works for you. Keep the spine tall and vertical. As you inhale, pull the head up to lengthen the spine, and then when you exhale, hold the shoulder further back, press the thigh against the belly. Deep experience of the spine being twisted from the very top to the very bottom. Keep breathing. Left hip pressing firmly to the ground. Left hip. Ground. Not resting on the heel. Left shoulder rolled back. Spine tall. If comfortable, eyes closed. Give you a better awareness of the entire spine being twisted. Every vertebra, every disc in the spine. Twist a little more and release now. Come back. Sit with the eyes closed. Any posture that's comfortable for you. This is our moment of reflection. Replay the whole sequence like a video replay, reflect back. Always want to connect first at the Annamaya Kosha level, physical body, Pranamaya Kosha, the breath body, you can call it, Manomaya Kosha, the mental body, mind. Remember, the mind is the entity that's connected with the outside world through the 10 sense organs, 5 organs of sense perception, 5 organs of action. So mind is an organ. Indriya, as it's called, Indriya in Sanskrit. We have 11 Indriyas. Mind tells the body what to do. Mind connects with the body, arms, legs, everything. Our job is to find out who's behind the mind. Remember, when we are predominantly in the Manomaya Kosha, the ego predominantly is controlling the mind. But if we can transcend that, if we can diminish the influence of the ego and then predominantly use the pure intuition, then we can transcend back into the Vijnanamaya Kosha. But now our actions are driven by the intellect, which are always going to be very, very optimally beneficial because the intellect knows what's the optimally beneficial thing for us. When we're continuously able to do that, we can connect with the Anandamaya Kosha, the layer of bliss. Bliss means it's a kind of a sense of joy which is unconditional. That means we don't need a promotion to get happy. We don't need to get married to be happy or to be divorced to be happy. We don't need $1 million to be happy. We are in a state of joy unconditionally. That's Ananda. Yoga Mudra, bring the hands behind the back, softly hold the right wrist. And as you exhale, bend forward as far as you can. Stay there for a moment in the final position. Keep breathing. And with the next inhalation, nice and easy, come back up. And finally, release the arms and legs, and we're ready for Yoga Nidra, relaxation, yogic sleep. Let's get ready. By optionally get into the boat pose, Nauka Asana. You feel comfortable, you can lift the head up, legs up. If not, you can keep them down, but go through these movements. So keep the legs very straight, point the toes away. Do this even if the legs are on the ground. Straight legs, point the toes away. Stretch the arms straight in front. Spread the fingers wide. Tight fingers first. Fist with the hands, tight fists. Keep the fist tight, rotate the wrists around. Pause. Other direction of rotation. Pause. Keep the elbows straight. Let's work on the facial muscles. Open the mouth. Extend the tongue out and curl it down so you can keep the mouth wide open, eyes wide open, and tense the facial muscles, neck muscles. The fist tight, pull the fists away toward the feet. Pull the hands away. And then squeeze the buttocks tight, thighs tight, knees, kneecaps, calf muscles, ankles. Point the toes away. And try to engage now every single muscle in the body all together. So the entire body, top to bottom. Try and squeeze the whole body. Squeeze tight and let go. Allow the body to find its own naturally comfortable posture. It's called the Shavasana, dead body. Corpse pose. Keep the feet apart, almost the width of the mat. Hands away, palms facing up. Eyes closed. Now mentally, scan the body from toes to head, one muscle, one limb at a time. As you scan the body, if the mind perceives any kind of tension or tightness, you can use that mind-body connection. Mind can send in a wave of relaxation, loosening up, letting go of any tightness, fatigue, anywhere. And as you do that, you can start feeling that subtle heaviness of the limbs, of the muscles on the floor. So become aware of the heaviness of the feet, legs, knees, thighs. Heaviness of the buttocks on the ground, lower back, middle back, upper back, entire back, subtle heaviness and a sense of relaxation. Feel the heaviness of the hands, arms, shoulders, head and the neck, the whole body feels heavy, feels very comfortably, beautifully supported by the ground. Just let the body gently sink into the ground. It's a very deep state of relaxation. Let's set an intention at this point, sankalpa. Sankalpa is more like a resolve or kind of a resolution that you want to make for yourself. You can set the kind of the goal, a short-term goal, a long-term goal. That's something that you want to achieve, attain. Repeat that objective, that sankalpa, 3 times in the mind. Should be something very specific, measurable, not very general. And now, to enjoy this state for a moment, we'll also set the intention that while we are relaxing, as thoughts come in the mind, we will not pay any attention to the thoughts. Thoughts will have to come and go away. And that way, let's continue to enjoy this for a few more moments now. Bring the awareness back to the breathing and begin to breathe slightly deeper breaths. Become aware of the flow of breath. Feel the flow and follow it at the tip of the nose for a moment. Begin to stretch the fingers, curl the toes. Stretch the hands, feet, arms, legs. Bring the feet together and stretch the arms back overhead. Get a good stretch. Pull the hands back and away, point the toes away. Roll to one side briefly now. Come back up to the sitting position. Some pranayama. So the asana practice works predominantly on the Annamaya kosha, the physical structure. Asana practice. The pranayama, of course, predominantly works on the pranamaya kosha, as the name itself suggests, pranamaya kosha. Of course, they're all interconnected. There's no, isolation between these layers. They're all connected, interconnected. Okay? So this is where we are now energizing the pranamaya kosha, energizing the breath layer, as it's called. Okay? Start with Kapalabhati, one more cycle. So, let's, I want to increase the speed today to 80. So maybe from today onwards, I'll keep the speed at 80. Just make sure that you're comfortable. If not, you can always go back and down. I hope you will be okay with all this. Let's give it a try. Final sequence now. Inhale and exhale forcefully, and then the full sequence of the three bandhas. Get back to the natural rhythm once you're done with the whole sequence. Next, we'll work on the Ujjayi Pranayama. Again, just a quick recall. Ujjayi Pranayama is we inhale through both the nostrils. Again, it's a full 3-part deep breath. Okay, so when you inhale, you'll start by filling the belly out, expand the chest, lift the collarbones up. And at the end of inhalation, remember, we hold the breath and apply the 2 locks, chin lock and the root lock. And when you want to exhale, release the locks, exhale, close the right nostril, exhale to the left. When you exhale, it's the full 3-part exhalation, soften the chest, and finally suck the belly back into the spine. Okay, if you have any doubts, please let me know. I think we've done it enough times. So go ahead, do this for a few breaths now. Deep inhalation through both the nostrils. Let's finish the next round. It's the final sequence with the exhalation through the left side, and then release the hands once you're done with the whole sequence. And back to your natural rhythm of breathing, called the Ujjayi Pranayama. Next, we'll practice something very similar to the Ujjayi Pranayama. It's one of the 2 cooling pranayamas, cooling the system. And I think we did the Sheetkari once a few days ago. But today we'll do the practice called Sheetali. Sheetali literally means cooling, something that cooled the system down. Okay, so to do that, we're going to pull the tongue out and kind of curl the tongue, making almost like a tube, like a shape of the tongue. So if I were to just show you quickly, I'm going to pull the tongue out and then curl it. Because it's like a tube here, pulled out. Now, occasionally, I always come across somebody who's kind of biologically unable to do that. That's fine. If you're in that category, if you're not able to make that tube, then go back to the Sheetkari, where we inhale through the teeth. That's what you will do if you're not able to do the Sheetali, the tongue position. Well, if you're able to do that, then we'll inhale through that tube in the tongue. So it'll sound like this. Okay, it's a full deep 3-part inhalation, and at the end of inhalation, identical to the Ujjayi pranayama. That means we'll hold the breath, apply the 2 bandhas, Jalandhar and the Mula bandha, then release the locks when you want to exhale, and exhale through the left nostril. All right, let's do 2 or 3 breaths like this. Deep breaths. Breathe through the tube in the tongue, if not, Seethkari through the gap in the teeth. And as you finish the next cycle, finish the final round with the exhalations through the left side, and then get back to your regular rhythm of breathing, called the Shitali Pranayama. Shitali, literally meaning cooling. Okay. What we'd like to do is to now transition to our meditation, to just a couple more extra minutes of meditation today. Okay. So let's close the eyes in a very, very comfortable posture, spine upright, tall spine, vertical spine, but relaxed, no strain. Hands resting nicely on the body wherever they are positioned, on your knees, thighs, lap. Relax them. Arms and shoulders relaxed. Let's recite Om once now. Deep inhalation. As always, we'll go through our sequence of body awareness, breath awareness, and finally transitioning to the mind. Let's make a very tight fist with the 2 hands, very tight fists, and then release. One more time, very tight fists, and release. Let the Hands become very, very comfortable, relaxed. You can place them wherever they are positioned on the body, but very relaxed. You can scan the body and becoming aware of any physical sensations in the body, anywhere. Any kind of feeling of hot or cold, any discomfort, anything. Let's become aware of the breath now. So we're going to take a very long and deep breath into the abdominal area called the diaphragmatic breath. As you inhale, fill the belly out like a balloon. And as you exhale, suck the belly back in toward the spine. And finally, just a few easy, natural breaths. Shift the awareness to the spot between the two eyebrows. It's called the Ajna Chakra. In the chakra terminology, third eye location, eye of wisdom. And then we'll visualize a vast space in front, vast expanse of the space of consciousness called Chidakasha. As you maintain that awareness, gradually transition to your mantra meditation. Mantra, reciting your mantra in your mind at a pace that you're comfortable with. And as thoughts come up in the mind, as soon as you recognize the presence of a thought, you will go back to the mantra recitation. As we know, every now and then, these thoughts might just take over your mind without your knowledge. But having set the intention to sit and meditate, there will definitely come a moment when you become aware of that thought that might have taken over your mind, which is fine. That just happens all the time. But as soon as you recognize that, go back to your mantra recitation. Again, we absolutely do not want to make any kind of judgment or analysis of any thought that comes up in the mind. We simply acknowledge the thought and then go back to the mantra recitation. The awareness back to the breathing and begin to again watch the flow of breath at the tip of the nose just for a couple more breaths. Become aware of the body again, feeling any kind of sensations in the body. Becoming aware of the surroundings. We'll join the palms together for the Shanti mantra. Inhale. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead me from unreal to the real, darkness to light, from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Peace, peace, peace. Rub the palms. Cover the eyes softly with the palms. Join the palms again, raise them up, and as you exhale, bend forward. Shri Guru Bhyo Namah. I bow down to all my gurus, my teachers. A special tribute to our teacher, Guru Patanjali. Let's come back up slowly. You all, namaste. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you, Tulsi. Thank you, Shweta. Wonderful.
Thank you, Subhashji. Good day.
Have a great day. Thank you, Shweta.